Okay.
You might just have to come in some.
I actually love you, so it don't matter if you get a little
Make sure my booty don't stink. What's this? It's just some pretzels.
Don't eat them all now, because I like them. Okay, hold on. Let me do a little brief something. Let me do an intro.
Okay, intro.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? I am here with. That sounded so fake.
What's up? Radio personality.
What just happened?
What's up? We got Key on 106.9.
What it is? What's up?
Working on myself, working on my health, working on my mind, taking all the time, yeah, that I need just to find me. 'Cause who's gonna do it for me?
No, for real.
Done.
But what's up, y'all? We are here. It's me, Ash, Tasha. Y'all know them. We were literally, today was supposed to be a vlog, but we just started doing a little sit down conversation kind of thing or whatever. The first clip, we just started going into a conversation, but now we're gonna actually make this a video to where we're talking. So yeah, Ash gonna ask some questions and we're just gonna answer them, and that's gonna be that.
Come with us along. Okay. Alright, so boom. Here's mine. How much does your personality change when you're around different people?
Oh. You start first, Ash.
Okay, I'll start. I feel like for me, I'm a lot more reserved. And I would say even more so serious than I am. I feel like people's first impression of me doesn't necessarily reflect who I really am, because I really am silly and goofy. But I feel like because I come off more serious and more reserved, I am mistaken for being stuck up. Am I necessarily not okay with that? I don't really care.
I was saying.
I really don't mind being misunderstood and people being misinformed about who I am. I kind of feel like it comes with the territory, you know what I'm saying? But the more I'm around people, the more sillier and, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs I get. So, yeah.
Me? I feel like similar with Ash. I feel like if I'm not fully there yet with comfortability, I can be, in general, I could be really shy. And I noticed this with my family. I feel like my dynamic with my family, I'm just reserved, yeah. But if I'm really comfortable with you, I really will act a fool. No sense, just crazy and silly. But yeah, I kind of relate with Ashley as well. I think sometimes people think when you're quiet and reserved, they think something's wrong, but I'm really chilling. I'm really happy on the inside, I promise. It's just, I think it just takes time for me to fully
Blossom.
Yeah, I think once I feel like you've created a safe place and I feel like I can be myself, that's when I'm yeah.
I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm always myself. I feel like my personality, it never. Now, if I'm not in the mood, I'm just not in the mood. But as far as my personality, I feel like I'm the same with everybody. Now, when it comes to maybe talking about serious stuff, then that's when my personality is yeah, certain people get that, but I feel like everybody gets the same personality across the board. Yeah. I don't think I've got that I'm stuck up or anything like that, or they feel that. So yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So what do you think is the most annoying quality a person can have?
Ooh. I really dislike a person that just acts so dumb. A person that literally acts like a dumb, you know how they say a dumb blonde? I just can't get with that. Please get it together. You know how they be say they got street sense but no common sense, but a person that has actually no sense at all, I cannot stand it. You can figure something out. You're not that slow. You're not that dumb. That's something that annoys me. Please get it together and gather yourself.
Yeah.
Google works. Google and God will get you together. Act like you got
Google
both of them
God.
at the tip of your fingers.
I'm crying.
Okay, that's it.
She really felt that way.
I
For
did.
real. For me, annoying when people do the most and very loud. I don't know, attention-seeking people. babe, just because you're the loudest doesn't mean you're gonna be seen. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're seen, but like, chill out. You don't
Right.
gotta do the most. Like, I promise your light will speak for itself.
Okay.
It's just, it irks me, especially like people, especially on social media. You could tell that they're screaming for attention,
For sure.
and it's just like, breathe. Like, it's gonna be all right. Just chill. So yeah, I guess attention-seeking loud people kind of annoys me.
I would definitely second what Tasha said, and then to add on top of that is someone who has a story for every story that you tell.
Yo,
How did you live so many lives? We're the same age. We're the same age. How did you live so many lives? Are you happy?
do that?
Like, it just gives strange. I don't like people who are overly who are nosy. Like, I don't like nosy people. Like, it's just like, you're always asking about what I'm doing and never who I am.
That part.
And I noticed that having conversations with people, it's always like, so what are you up to? Living life like it's golden. That is my response every time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can I change my answer?
No.
Ooh.
No, go ahead.
This is really how I get treated. I do not like self-absorbed people. I think that's the most thing that, like, you can never ask me how am I feeling, or anytime I'm talking about something, you always bring it back on you.
That's good.
That's the one. That's the one for
She
me.
ate with that one.
Yeah,
Definitely not
that's the
people
one.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it.
Okay.
agreed.
Okay. All right. What are you putting off right now?
Wait. I just thought you were trying to go deep.
What are you putting off right now? Like, it could go anywhere from like business, to-do lists, spiritually, physically.
Pursuing
emotionally.
purpose fully and being
Okay.
bold while doing it.
Okay.
And that's my answer, and I'm not going any deeper.
Okay. Cool.
What
Got
am
it.
I putting off? Wait, I need to think on that.
Okay. I'm gonna try to answer that. What am I putting off? I think I'm putting off planning. There's a couple of things in my life right now. I need to be planning out what to do, and I have not been planning. Anyone who knows me for real, I don't like planning. I feel like on the surface I look like I'm a planner, but I actually have no structure at all. I've just been kind of winging it through life, like just been like, I just been winging it, and by the grace of God, here I am, like literally. So I think I'm putting off planning, and I need to get it together.
Yeah.
Back to you.
No,
Back to you.
I want to say putting off, but I've been procrastinating.
Okay.
That's putting off.
Oh, that's putting off? Okay, then. Definitely a business idea. I have been procrastinating with all my might. And same here, like, I don't like planning. And I think I realized, like, I'm like, so what do you think? So I could just give me your thoughts so I don't have to plan. Because I don't know. So yeah, I'm kind of with Ashley on that. My business, I've been putting off.
Okay, how gullible do you consider yourself?
And we gotta be real with ourselves.
Right.
Okay. I can answer this. I feel like in my younger days, I was very gullible. Very naive, very gullible. Now, I feel like I have grown from that, but I would say my younger years, child, very naive. Very. But now, I feel like I've been eating more sense.
Got a good balance now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say... I would say I lean more towards paranoia than I do gullible.
Yeah.
Very far from believing what anyone has to say. You're a liar until you're not to me.
That
like,
I don't believe anything. I
don't believe anything you say till I see your character.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm a Fortune 400 or whatever people say, Fortune 500, Fortune, whatever it is your fortune is in. I don't care until do you have the paper with the biography next to it?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't even believe people's description of themselves. Who said that you were those things? You? Most people are delusional anyways, so
yeah.
I just don't. I don't think I'm gullible at all. But go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like in the past, I was my last relationship. I was gullible to a fault. I feel like I was gullible in ways, but I knew the truth deep down. But because I really love this person, I let it slide.
Yeah.
So I just feel like it's when it comes to love and when it comes to family, sometimes I could be a little. Yeah. And I don't want to think it's the word gullible. I just want to think I just really try to give the benefit of the doubt a little bit, and I feel like it leads into being gullible, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you say is your love language?
Oh, in this season of my life.
Words of affirmation, for sure.
Okay. I think I would still say quality time. I'm not really a big toucher until like I'm really not a big toucher at all. Yeah. I'm being completely honest. Like that's not really my thing. But I feel like I would have to like say if that was like my person's love language, like that's something I would have to like conform to. Like my mom's love language was acts of service. So for a long time in our relationship, she kind of felt like I didn't love her because I wouldn't like do things around the house. But it's like, oh, once I learned that, then I started doing those things. But it's still not like, you know, like it doesn't do anything for me. It does something for her, so it's like I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like mine has been words of affirmation for so long, but I think that I'm transitioning into gift giving.
Okay.
I feel like for so long that was one of the things that I didn't allow people to do, or people just didn't do for me. And so that was like literally at the bottom of the list. But now, because I realized like, wait, I do deserve things. Not saying that you just have to. I'm not gonna do this with you. So yeah, and now that I'm seeing how it feels to be gifted out of love, I'm like, oh, I actually like this feeling. Yeah. So I think right now it's gift giving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I gotta put a spin on it before you ask another question. What is the one that you like to do to people, like do for people? What is your love language for people?
I think naturally, because of my mom, I would still even say acts of service.
Acts of service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really like, I feel like I have to make myself a gift giver.
Yeah.
But like I do it because I know like, okay, this person will feel special if I give them a gift. But to me it's like,
yeah. I would say still words of affirmation mixed with like, is it between probably acts of service and gift giving? No, probably acts of service a little bit. Yeah, I think that.
What about you?
That is good. Now, that's crazy because I really don't know. And that now it's sitting and making me think, am I a bad friend? Because now I can't think, like, what do I do to show my love? Like, I honestly cannot even think. Like, I really just went blank and I asked that question.
Bro, I'm like, did you ask this question? No, but I feel like, I don't know, do you feel like cooking? Because I feel like that's a way that
yes, okay, so acts of service.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel that's the way you show your love.
Yeah. Dang, I really was like, oh my gosh, do I really? How do I show?
She was about to hit the panic button.
I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Okay. How do you like to be comforted when you're sad or upset?
Ooh. You know, this is a great question. I would like to know these things. This is a good question.
Oh, for me, somebody else go. I don't know. That's a good. I don't need the hugs. I don't need stuff like that. I think sometimes I don't even know what I need until I need it. Like when I was going through with the little rent thing, and when you pulled up, I didn't know I needed to be with somebody. I didn't know you coming was going to change and affect my mood. So honestly, I don't know. I guess because I think what plays a role in it is I've never had people who actually cared about me. So I've never been on the other end of somebody wanting to show up and be there for me in that space.
Gotcha.
So I can't even tell you what I need in those moments because I've never had somebody that cared to be there for me. So I feel like I'm learning what I need. Like I said, when you showed up, I was like, wow, I needed this in that moment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think I'm learning what I need when I'm sad or when I'm going through emotions and feelings.
I would say for me, I noticed like the last times that I have been like torn up, I do feel like I am someone who needs to hug, but I won't say it. I won't say it. It's like, you just gotta know. Because to me, it just seems lame. Like, can I get a hug? Like, I'm crying.
Oh, wow.
Can you hug me? Like, that is so ugly. So, like, normally, like, I'll get the hugs from my mom. Like, I had a very tearful February. And my mom just hugged me. And it just, like, I just so needed it. I needed the hug.
So what does that look like in front? Like, so we just hug you? Like, I don't know.
Like, I'm crying, you can just grab me.
Just grab. Okay.
And oh, that's bad. Cause I literally, I'm sorry. Wait, intermission. I literally asked for me over here. Wait, I'm sorry, friend.
Not every moment.
No, but
like,
I just think about. I literally be like, what do I? I literally be sitting over here like. And I'm like, don't cry or let it out.
Yeah.
But it's just like, no, nigga, hug me. But it makes me, I'm sorry. Now I know this is off topic, but it makes me think about the time you was talking to your mama. And I remember your mama saying something like, she had said something about Kiara and a hug. I remember her specifically saying
She's
that.
like, Kiara, come hug my child.
Something like that. And I think it just like,
it's okay, Mom.
Now I'm sitting back and I'm thinking like, dang, that would have been a perfect time. And I think I remember you telling this to me and Arlena, that you don't mind hugs when you cry.
Yeah.
And dang, I'll do better.
These are good things to know.
Wow.
This is drama for me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So I don't mind like a hug. When I'm mad, just let me be pissed off.
Just let you know.
No.
I'm like,
sick.
Oh.
Yeah, just let me be upset. I'm gonna get over it. Like, I'm not the type of person that's gonna be mad all day. Just let me have my moment.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's good.
What about you, Tosh?
I think, like you said, I need a moment like to myself to process. But when I'm ready to talk, I'll talk. And I think it's just be a listening ear.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Just let me process by myself, and then I'll come to you when I'm ready.
Okay. Do you guys have an all-time favorite memory?
What element? Like in general?
In general.
That's too broad, bro.
Too broad?
It's too much. I don't know.
Okay.
But no, we can answer that. I just have to think.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's too broad for me.
Just like
Okay.
Like with us, with
Family.
family.
We go family.
Okay, that I can answer. When I was younger, my sister, my nieces, and nephew, we have home videos to this day. We'll watch back.
Oh, that's fun.
And my mom would always bust out the videos, and we would always like make our own songs and playing like Destiny's Child pre-Jesus days. But like I was a kid, but we was playing Destiny's Child in the back and Mariah Carey. We would like bang pots and pans and like it was literally giving like reality show.
Yeah.
That was like the best memory I ever had as a kid with my sisters and nieces and nephew. Like those home videos, I'm so glad my mom bought a camera.
Yeah.
Now we can reflect back like life is so good. So yeah.
I would say for me, like summers with my siblings on my dad's side, we would all go to my dad's house. And I would say those are like, I would put that in the category of some of my all-time favorite memories because we really was just like acting up, doing pranks, kind of just torturing each other and stuff like that. So it was just like, we just got to be a kid. Like, I didn't have no worries. You know, I just got a chance to escape, so it was cool. Choreography, dancing, all of that.
No, for sure. That used to be a vibe. For real. The little 8 counts. Wow. I could say my yearly vacations with my family, but I think the one that is standing out is my first Christmas in Dallas. So me, my brother, and my cousin, we stayed together. We were all in Dallas, and you know, I'm a big family-oriented person.
Yeah.
We couldn't go home for Thanksgiving, so for Christmas we all stayed in Dallas, and that was literally the first Christmas where we cooked like a feast. None of us really had money, but we literally took what we did have, and we literally showered everybody at least 5 or 6 gifts, getting them what they wanted. So it was the first real adult Christmas.
Yeah.
It was also a Christmas while we were struggling, but we still loved on people in the way that they needed to be loved. So I think that would be like the most memorable moment, because even while we were in the midst of what could possibly look like one of the lowest seasons of our lives as we were transitioning, it was one of the most beautiful Christmas ever. Like, I remember that one so vividly.
Yeah.
So I think that's my most memorable moment with my brother and my cousin. Yeah.
Shout outs to our family.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Some of them.
No, heavy on some of them. You right, Ash.
Just being honest. Have you guys ever been bullied?
Ooh.
Parents count to me.
Okay, so yeah.
She was like, go ahead. I need the open door.
I was just saying, does parents count?
Yeah. Definitely, for sure.
So yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was bullied when I was like in elementary school because my eyes was big. So they were. It's okay. I feel like my eyes are my best feature now.
And that's
along
just
my nose. The profile eats.
Okay,
Okay. Okay, so
y'all probably watching now.
Right.
Y'all watching her.
Okay.
There was this one girl, I'll never forget. I don't remember her name, but I remember I really wanted to be friends with her because I thought she was pretty. And there was one time she was being so nice to me until she wasn't. Like, she stopped being my friend, and then she made fun of me. She said something. And I kind of feel like from there, I had to have been in 3rd grade because I was really super sweet.
Yeah.
And from then, it was just like, oh, this is not getting me nowhere. Like, so it's not necessarily I turned mean, but I for sure bossed up. Because it was like, the next time you came across me, now I beat you in a dance battle. Stop playing with me.
Period.
Yeah, now I own the playground. What's good?
Oh.
So it was came out so fast.
She felt that, y'all.
So it was like, since then, that's like, no one's ever like gonna try and like belittle me ever again.
Yeah.
So it was like, I was always like, now I'm saving the victims of bullying. Like, oh, now I'm going to the bullies. And I was like, you said what to who? Ooh, well, that's why your mama don't love you. Look the way she sent you outside with your raggy braids and your stank breath and your uniform is ripped.
Oh, they probably
like,
cried.
I was that girl. Like, you're not going to make fun. You're not going to make fun of Sarah. Sarah got 2 pigtails with ribbons on them. You know she's not going to say nothing to you. Make fun of me. Let's go toe to toe. Let's go.
Justice for Sarah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like what being bullied turned me to. Like, it gave me a voice, honestly.
Yeah.
It's like,
In 3rd grade.
Activist.
No more.
Yeah.
Activist, okay?
Oh,
Family count.
no.
She said, let's reiterate that family.
Well, we know we got her, but I'm not even gonna give her no attention. But outside of like this one particular cousin, whatever, only time I really got bullied was my relationship of 10 years. Any girl that tried to talk to him, they bullied. Like, they tried to, like, I will never forget, it was Debutante. And it's so funny. This when Twitter was popping. And Debutante is like a coming out ball for black people. Not my camera is blinking. It's a coming out ball for black people or whatever. Talk fast, Kiara. And so my ex-boyfriend, he was actually in a relationship at the time, but me and him was really homies. And he was like, you know, I'll take you to Debutante or whatever. But his girlfriend was not feeling it. So she gets on Twitter and she was like, he not going to Debutante with her. He not even gonna walk her fat across the hall. Like, she just was on Twitter bullying me and talking bad about me. And to this, up until like literally 2018, this girl still couldn't stand me. She used to always talk about me. That was the only person that really bullied me, and even then, it wasn't really bullying because girl, I was not fazed by you. He took me to prom. We was in a relationship for 10 years after that. So what was your Twitter
fingers
doing?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the only time that I really been bullied. Outside of that, like I told y'all, I have really been a liked person most of my life.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you know.
Okay. Dang. Your thing is blinking. Have you ever experienced a friendship breakup? What did it teach you?
Ooh.
My question was, have you ever experienced a friendship breakup and what did it teach you?
Want me to go? Okay, I'll go. So, I experienced a friend breakup of my friend we have been friends almost since 2005. We stopped talking around 2022. So that's been a long time. Like, we really saw each other. That friend breakup, to this day, I think now it's starting to affect me because God is showing me how I wasn't a good friend and how I didn't steward that friendship well, and how some people, you need to be able to discern your Judas from your Peter. And I automatically thought she was a Judas when she was really, and it's Peter. Yeah, she's really a Peter. Like, I just cut her off completely when God was just like, you were just transitioning and you didn't even give her time. Like, she didn't know what you were going through because you never talked about it. And so now it makes me reflect on all of my other friendships, and I realized up until recently that I had just never been a good friend. And so that friendship made me look at other friendships and do a hard check on how I respond and how I show up for my friendships, because I'm so quick to cut somebody off when I feel like you're not giving me what I need. And sometimes it's just like, how can a person show up and give you what you need if you never express what you're going through? And so that friendship made me just look at myself and do a heart check to be able to show up differently for the friends that I have now.
That's good. Yes, I've had one too many. I think my first friendship breakup was when I was graduating high school, and we had been friends since, I'm gonna say 5th grade up until senior year. I feel like all of my friendships ended from like some sense of like betrayal, like whether it was that they wanted my man, whether they chose themselves over my needs, or whether they just disregarded what I needed. So it was always like, to me, like, betrayal just doesn't mean you talking about me behind my back. Betrayal to me is when you chose yourself over me, and not in the sense of like, I'm choosing me. You wanted to eat fried chicken, Ashley. No, I'm eating a salad. Like, no, not like that. Like, it's like you literally were purposely selfish, and it did, like, it ricocheted all over my body. Like, I feel broken into pieces, type of thing. So, I've also felt like, although yes, it ended in betrayal, I also felt like it taught me about me and like the lack of grace that I have for people who have made mistakes or who have betrayed me. And I immediately take them out of like a humane position. So it's like, and then I turn them into trash and throw them away. And it's just like, God showed me like, that's not the way you treat people. So I've had to go on apology tours plenty of times because my heart be hurting. It's just like, I can't believe you leaving like that. Are you for real? For real, you didn't me?
That part.
So, I mean, my feelings, I'll be like, like, you stab me and I'm gonna stab you back.
It's not okay, I promise.
Jesus not dying the cross so I can act like
that part, no.
Long story short, so, it's just like learning not to vilify people, even when they do something bad to you. It's like there's still a person behind that poor choice. And, it's not saying that you gotta walk hand by hand with people, but it's like, understand that God loves them as much as he loves you. And I think for me, that was like one of the biggest things. It's like, if we beefing, surely God is beefing with you too. It never gave you playing both sides. He's on mine.
That part.
So, yeah.
That's gross.
For sure. Clink, clink. Cheers.
Gross. You ain't never seen it's a meme. Gross.
What about you, Taj?
I actually had a
not the smile. What was that? Tasha did a whole pose.
No, because this is actually before I moved to Houston. I ended a friendship since I was in 5th grade. But
what's up with this filth?
Literally, that was my road dog, my best friend. But I still have so much love for her. But I think like ever since literally giving my life to Christ, God, like, I just feel like we outgrown each other as well. I feel like things that she was going through was affecting her relationships, but also our friendship, where her insecurities were really like, I just feel like there's no one else that can, I feel like not to say I was perfect, because I know I played a part in our friendship where I feel like I could be better as well. And sometimes I feel like I would like stoop to the level of pettiness. That's why pettiness, like, I just feel like, one, she was very stagnant since I've met her. And I feel like I've been growing in my seasons, and I just don't want to feel stuck. Like, and I feel like on my end, I've tried to help as much as I can, but I feel like there's only so much that you can do as a friend to help someone. And I had to realize, like, you know, God is calling me to a new season. Also, she was doing New Age. And I just feel like it was like a natural thing. Like, I don't see myself here in this friendship anymore. Like, I think we served our purpose, and I still love her till this day. Like, it's no beef. Like, we see each other. Girl, I love you. But I think it's more of an outgrowing thing. And I really just pray for healing. Because I once I realized, because I never really had a lot of issues in my friendships, but with that one, it was really a lot of toxicity. And I had to reevaluate, like, why is it like with everybody else, like, not saying we never had issues, but like this one is just a lot of turmoil for 10 years. We'll go from talking to not talking to talking, and it was just too much for me. Like, I just feel like God has to just really heal her heart, and he had to heal mine too. So, but then she shows up in my dream. So I had to pray about that. I was like, oh Jesus. Like, it was like a dream where she was showing up in my window looking at me, like monitoring spirit. And she'll do that. Like, she'll, like, you know, watch people pages and stuff. So I'm just like, I don't know if it's just showing that she's just like watching me from afar or whatever. But I just think it was more of an outgrowing friendship. Like, I just outgrew it. But still love you, girl.
Okay. Have you ever been in love?
Skip question, please.
Oh, I need a haul.
I'll answer.
Okay.
Jeez.
I feel like I do not. I feel like I'm not gonna know for sure until I meet my person and feel that type of love. So right now, I would probably say like yes, but I feel like it was like the lowest form of love out there. I really do. I feel like it was a low level of love, and I also feel like it was compatible with how I felt about myself. So
that's good.
It is what it is. But now how I feel about myself, baby, better come on a horse and chariot.
That part.
That's how I feel.
Oh, okay. I thought I was in love, but as I reflect, I think I was more so in love with the idea of a person that I created in my head. I was more so in love with the potential that I thought they could be, because I feel like I tried to look in the good of like whoever I'm dating. And I don't know. I don't think I truly reflecting, but I don't think I've ever fully been in love. I just love the idea of what I thought the person could be. So I don't think I really experienced like love before.
Have I been in love before? I've been in strong lust and strong like. I haven't been in love because up until recently I didn't even know what love really was. So yeah, that's my answer.
She said, "I'm keep it short and sweet."
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Do y'all believe in love at first sight?
Jesus. I don't know anymore.
I don't know either, because the men be saying like when you know. When I first seen her,
like
I knew she was my wife. It was like I don't know.
But it take you 7 years to marry her.
She felt that.
I don't know. I really don't know, because it hasn't happened for me yet. So
No,
I really don't know if I'm the type of person that can love someone at first sight. If I love somebody at first sight, that is a miracle. I know that's nothing but God.
No, for sure.
I feel like it was more of attraction
It takes
at
me a
first
minute.
sight. Like, wow.
It was lust of the eyes at first sight.
Yeah.
No. I don't. No. I don't know. We haven't experienced. Well, I haven't experienced it, so I can't say yes or no.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, what's the biggest lesson your last relationship taught you?
Can we skip the love question, Dasha?
No, we're gonna answer them.
Self-reflection.
This is hilarious. Why my last relationship have been a counterfeit? Why we gotta talk about that nigga? Why we got to talk about him?
Child.
Come on, Tasha.
I feel like what I learned, I was loving people the way I wanted to be loved instead of how they like their love language.
Okay.
So I learned like I need to study someone. I don't think I fully take the time to study someone to see how they want to be loved. Instead of I'm giving them the love that I always wanted. And yeah, that's one thing I learned.
What's the question?
What is the biggest lesson your last relationship taught you?
Okay. Mine was trust your discernment. Run when you feel like you need to run.
Mm-hmm.
Don't keep going back.
Yeah.
Everybody don't need to spin the block.
Yeah.
Cut them off and let them go.
Yeah.
Free the people.
Yeah.
Free yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't think Nelly the Shanti gonna fool you.
That part.
Right.
Just because she went back don't mean that God is calling you to go back.
Right.
Okay.
And we saw that man.
That is not a
manifested
problem.
As a demon on stage.
That part.
There's a video out there.
Yeah.
And so God, may the Lord deliver him. Anyways, I would say the biggest lesson my last relationship taught me is that I deserve reciprocity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she got a grown answer.
Okay.
Because I just kind of felt like, it just gave, like, I was giving, and the person was just taking. Like, it just gave all-you-can-eat buffet.
Yeah.
Well, now there's no more food.
Yes.
And now the establishment is closed.
Yeah.
And now we're in foreclosure. And now we have upgraded to a new building that you can't get inside of.
That part.
So, that is the lesson that I learned.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many lessons.
For sure.
I could write a book.
No, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Trust. So many
I
lessons.
can
sure.
write a book.
For sure.
We'll answer a few more on mine and then we'll cut it off and go to her.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Who was someone you wish you could apologize to?
Dang, Ashley. What are these questions?
Who is someone I wish I could apologize to? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It's this guy that I used to date, and it was back when I was deep in the world, and he was trying to he really was loving me. I got two people. Okay, anyway. But this guy, he was really trying to be there for me. Like, he really wanted a relationship. He was he was a gentleman in all type of aspects. This was also before I really knew my worth. So like I said, I was out there just sleeping around and doing all kinds of stuff. And he wanted to be in a relationship with me, and I just kept lying. And then he caught me in a lie, and he knew his worth. And he was like, because you keep lying to me, this is going to be your last time seeing me. And so we never had he literally kissed me and walked off. And that was the last that we talked, last conversation we had. And we seen each other one day, and because Vic's very small, we saw each other one day, and you can tell that like he's moved on with his life, he's married and everything. But when you saw me, I felt like he saw, I don't know, it was like he got this, like I made him feel away, like just by him seeing my presence. And I wish that I could apologize and tell him like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you, because it did. Because I think that sometimes as women, we don't realize like we can really hurt men too. And I don't think it was up until recently that I realized how my actions affected him and the choices that he decided to make in his future relationships after the one with me. So I wish I can apologize, because I don't want him to see me, and every time he see me, his stomach, or he get this, feeling, because we left it the way we left it. Yeah. So that would be the person that I would apologize to.
Oh, bro. This is hard. A person I wish I could apologize to. The person I dated previously. that was like really a dark time for me, and I think like I'm not proud of how I handle certain situations, and I think I still deal with like, does this person hates me? And I feel like I finally reached a place of like peace and like understanding why things need to happen, but I'm not proud of like the woman I was, and yeah, I just think like how I handled the situation, because he was a great guy, but how I conducted myself after ending was not okay. And I think it's more so I just pray one day for forgiveness, but I also have to realize, you know, I really had to try so hard to forgive myself as well, and like just close that door. I can't change the past. And I thank God for like giving me at least that sense of peace within myself, no matter if the person feels away, or like you said, like if the person sees you and it's just like, oh I feel like that was sting. But so yeah, I think that's one person I'm just like, I'm so sorry, because at the end of the day, you're God. Like I keep saying, like that's God's son. Because I think sometimes we're just like, I'm God's child, he'll always protect me, but he has other kids too. He gonna step about.
Protect,
he gonna.
Because we quick to say we're the apple of his eye, but it's like, but that's also his son.
Yes, and it's easy to fall into that victim mentality. And that's also I've been praying to God about, is like to deliver me from that, because it's not always about me. Like you have to think about how you affect the other person. And so yeah, I think till this day I do pray to God like that person has fully healed and reached a place of forgiveness. If not, I want to reach that place of peace no matter how they view me. You know, pretty good. So yeah,
that's good. I would say for me, I know this is probably gonna be too deep, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The person I wish I could apologize to is my brother who passed away, because although it's not like I could take my maturity back in time with me, but I do feel like had I known that he was gonna pass away, I kind of felt like I would have cherished our time better, because what a lot of people don't know is that he asked me to stay in Miami with him for a couple more days, and I said no. I was ready to go home. So I left, not knowing that was going to be the last time that I was going to spend with him. So I kind of wish like I could apologize and say like, I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration, that hey, you just wanted to spend more time with me. It wouldn't have really cost me anything. It's not like I was struggling or poor that I couldn't get us a hotel for a couple more days. So I would just want to say sorry. Like, I'm sorry that I didn't show up for you when you needed me. I would definitely apologize for that. But yeah, that would be my apology. Who I would give it to. Yeah.
Yeah, great question.
That is a bit.
Okay. I got something a little bit lighter.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So I should say thank you.
Okay. What's the biggest leap of faith you've taken?
What?
Moving to Houston, this had to be the biggest leap of faith.
Child, mine is quitting my job.
No, for real.
That,
takes
like,
the cake.
Yeah, that's true.
Houston, that was a little thing. This has been the biggest leap of faith.
And he been showing out for you.
He has. But
yeah.
At first, Houston would have been on my. It would have been, but
now
there, I'm like, girl, that's nothing. So both of y'all is moving to Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And mine is quitting.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think you'll be like in old age?
Jeez.
Like, what do you see yourself doing? Like, what type of old person do you see yourself?
Ooh. Family wise, or just like in general?
In general.
Okay. So I'm just gonna give like 3 categories.
Okay.
Family wise, I can see myself as being the real safe grandma that everybody come to,
but
like, you know, sitting on the porch. The one that hosts the family reunions every year. I feel like that'd be me. Like, my house would be the safe house where all the grandkids and nieces and nephews come and like just want to hang out and link up. So I feel like that, like, family wise. As far as business, I want to, of course, by that time be deep retired. But I won't to be the one that has like literally an inheritance for everybody. All of my grandkids got something.
Yeah.
And then as a wife, I just still want to be. I just want to be that girl for my man.
Right.
Like, I still want to be like that grown. I want to be grown, sexy, and still like having a good time.
Like bad girl Riri?
No.
What?
Bad girl Riri, she really is that girl. Bad girl Riri with the numbers behind it. Why did we have to put the numbers? It's this
Grandma.
old lady.
Yeah.
She's really a freak.
So
So
wear these crotchy panties for me.
I know that's right.
no, she really, yeah. So like, I still want me and my husband to still be in love, like when we first met. You know, like
Yeah.
that's the vibe. And I still wanna.
How you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
you wanna love me like that?
I know that's right.
Okay, yeah. I think that's
Okay,
it. That's all I can think of.
I feel like in my old age, I definitely want to be vegan and fit.
I can see that.
Vegan, fit,
You just
married.
made me
It's
I almost
given
spit it
75 where? Like, I better still look like this.
No, for
Not
real.
like
They have
that,
to.
like,
You sure? Let me see your driver's
for sure.
license.
You can see it, babe. It's 97 all day.
Period.
Okay? So that's the type of grandma I want to be. Like, running around with my grandkids. Like, I'm out running my grandkids.
That part.
Race me. I dare you. I took a dog dare you.
Yeah.
Like, now. Like,
Yeah.
I just want to be super in shape, fly, loving.
Heavy on fly.
My farm animals, but I hired a farmer.
Here she go.
The fire never goes.
With her turtle.
The
What's
turtle.
With
My
her
turtle Frankie, I've already picked it.
Somebody
A
get
turtle
this girl a
Frankie.
turtle.
Please give her a turtle. That's your birthday gift.
No, for real.
Not right now. I don't want the turtle. The turtle gotta come with the husband in the house and the
Okay.
kids. I'm not taking care of no turtle by myself. Ooh,
Now I'm looking for my phone.
Girl, where is it?
Up
Oh.
there. Okay. That's
Yeah. So that's it. You know, just fit, fab, fun grandma
With the
Vegan.
farm.
with
Yeah.
the farm. All the F's and Frankie.
Frankie, big Frank.
Screaming.
Shout out to you.
The 5 F's.
The 5 F's. Fit, fun, fab, farm, Frankie.
Yep.
That's cute. Definitely want to be that fly grandma. I want to travel. Like by that time, I want to just be free, having my businesses, passive income, like just business flourishing, and also like I want to be the grandma as well. Like all my grandkids come over, and we're just like spending holidays together, but also like know that grandma lived her life. I'm gonna live my life though. Like, so just be my husband, just traveling the world. I don't know. I want to be that bougie grandma, just looking good and saved and just happy. I don't know, just peace, just radiates. And you would think I was 21, but I'm really 70. So black don't crack.
Period.
Yeah.
Dang.
Just
Okay.
simple.
Yeah, I want to be fine too. Let me throw that in there. Waist will.
Period.
No, what's so funny is it's this lady like from my hometown. The way she built, like she like her booty sit on her back, like but she fine. And ever since I was a child, like you know, people because she's in my family, and she goes to my church. Everybody be like, "That's gonna be you when you get older." Like I'm trying to show y'all a picture of like how she's made, but like when I see her body, I'm just like I can really see me walking around like
Hello?
fine.
Switching around.
I'm like, yeah, I want to be fine. Yeah.
Fine and fab.
Fine and fab.
Okay, what's been your most questionable fashion moment? Like, what era was that for you?
Oh, college. Jesus. Freshman, sophomore year of college was a mess.
And what was going on?
Yeah, I'm just like, my friends let me walk out like that.
They
like,
did.
oh my God. My leave out was out. My leave out was looking crazy. I don't know. College. Early college was a mess. Very much Jersey Shore vibes. I don't know.
Screaming. Ooh, mine would be junior high school. Like, who told me that gauchos and Rocky Dollars was a thing?
Wait, what?
And why we got on 2 of the bubble necklaces?
Okay.
It was too much.
Gauchos.
Yeah.
Gaucho.
I don't know what a Wild Bodies Rocket Dogs is.
What is
It's some shoes. No, it's like some shoes from the I don't know. Maybe it's a southern thing. I don't know. But they call Rocky Dogs. Like if I showed them to you, y'all probably call them something else. I don't know what those are. I don't know what those are. But it's probably, different states have different things. Like they call them different things.
Yeah.
But that era, it was just like, who told me to put this on? Like, I feel like gauchos was so grown. Like, why did we have on capris that float out at the bottom? Like, that just didn't make any sense. Like,
no, but did you why were we business casual in the club?
No, for real.
With I can't. The business casual really took me
with the wedges. Like, please. Did y'all use, I'm sorry, then you gotta answer. The bottomless wedges, the ones that
I like this. Yeah.
Like the heelless wedges.
Yeah.
I never wore them, but that was really a thing.
Yo.
Okay, what about you?
Okay. I was gonna say like my high school freshman and sophomore year for me. I was very much in like, I don't think y'all probably know about this, but it was like my Spanish wine phase.
The Bronx,
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, the Bronx wine phase, which was like you wore your American flag shirt with your army fatigue shorts or pants. Everything was like kind of like gaudy, like bows in my hair, like very just like out there type of fits. And it was also kind of like I transitioned out of that and just kind of went straight Valley girl, like everything Hollister, everything Abercrombie. And I was just kind of in my like,
Hollister smells so good.
It really do. I had no money for it. I used to go in there and change. Okay, I got $17 in change. But let me get my shirt off of clearance, please.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my era.
Oh, I wish I had pictures to show y'all.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I could send them to you.
Yeah. I'm going to try to, if I can, I'm going to post a picture of the eras that we talking about, just so y'all can see them. One more question and then that's going to be it.
Okay.
Make it a really good one.
Jeez.
Find a really good question. Find something deep.
Oh, we're going back to deep.
Yep.
Okay, go back up then.
Yeah. Tasha, do you got an idea of what you want to talk about on your channel?
Remember the hidden thing, but I think I kind of like the question
regular
thing.
questions.
Yeah, like just like a part 2 of this.
Okay, when was the last time you were jealous and why?
Ooh. Nah. What?
You said make it good, so I mean
she said that, not me.
Baby, this is my channel. We're going to do this deep question.
You see how she fresh? Oh my god.
When was the last time I was jealous and why?
That's deep.
Ooh. I'm trying to think.
I don't know if I'm ready to.
Ooh, that's deep. Okay, I can go. The last time I was jealous that I didn't even know it was jealousy was with my friend. And I talked about this a little bit before. My friend, she is so kingdom marriage. She's been deceived, but she's still like, I'm sorry, not
it's with the fist too.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
No, it wasn't shady. It just was funny. Like she has been deceived.
I'm not like no, like she really
her
have
faith
like,
is still strong.
It is like it's so strong. Like she is still standing for marriage. Like no matter what comes, like no matter like what the enemy throws at her, like she's still standing 10 toes down on the promise of marriage. And I used to get so annoyed. I'm like, why is she always talking about this? And that's when God revealed to me, like, you're just jealous that she still had the faith to believe when you don't. And like that was it. Did I answer the why too? Yeah. So that was the last time, and that was probably how many months ago was that? Maybe two. Yeah, like 2 months ago. So yeah, it was very recent.
Yeah. I would say for me is I saw a video of this girl. She was a black girl, and she was saying how somebody's black son was paying for her bills, and she's living the life, right? And I was feeling jealous because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's supposed to be me.
Yeah.
And it's not me. Like, it's not me. And I feel like I was jealous because one, I really don't think that I'm gonna end up with my black man. I don't think that's gonna happen. Just what God has been showing me, I don't feel like that's gonna happen. So it's like I kind of feel like I'm giving up a dream that I've been dreaming like my whole life.
Yeah.
And then like I feel like watching her video was like kind of reminder, like, hey girl, that's not gonna be you.
Yeah.
Now granted, somebody's white son might be paying my bills and I'll be just all right. But you know, I have to get in my mind too that healthy and successful doesn't just come with a race, right? It's based on God's determination and what He knows that we need and what we even desire that I may not know that I desire. So I'm just trying to get adjusted to the fact that God's gonna give me something that I just don't know that I like yet. So yeah, that's probably sounded surface, but that's all I got.
Yeah. For me, I think it was more so like from like social media, but I think like seeing all the engagements and stuff like that, or like if I have, like I had a friend, I was just like, yeah, I'm dating someone. I don't know why I felt a little jealous, not like for them, but like the feeling of just like, when is the time coming? I don't know. Like I'm over it. Yeah, it's just like so much engagements, but then I also like God kind of checked me, and I think that's what kind of made the jealousy kind of stop. But like, you're right. I still have ways to go, and and also the feeling of being hidden. Like I think just wanting to be seen. How easily things come to people, and I'm behind the scenes. I'm just like, God, I'm over here. Yeah, like I think it's like when it's not just with like relationships, but just with
in general
a lot of things. I'm like, God, when is it my turn? Because I feel like sometimes like being in a position as a friend, like you're clapping for everybody else, and you're happy for them, but it's just like, when is it my
what about me?
Yeah. So I want to switch it from relationship, but just in general with a lot of areas. Sometimes I get in my head like, God, but what about me though? But I do feel like God pays attention. But how are you waiting? Are you waiting patiently? Are you waiting in frustration? It's normal. Not to make it a long-winded answer, but I feel like God really pays attention on how you're cheering for the next person in their season. So I feel like I had a heart posture check on before I start woe is me. Like, what are you doing? Are you even paying attention to the instructions He's giving to me? Because you're probably missing your turn and He's giving you instructions, but you're ignoring it. Instead, you're focused on the next person and what they got. So
That's good. Oh, that was it. That was the last question. That was good. I think that you found some really good questions. That was good. But yeah, that's really it for this video, y'all. And don't forget.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
No, I don't say that.
Oh.
Dang, show who watch me.
No,
I'm just.
I was doing that. That's what I do. I'm like,
girl, I'm just playing. But what I say at the end of my videos now is, don't forget, you are called, you are chosen, and you are loved. I love you, but just love you more. Until the next time. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
I'm seeing me through a different lens. I'm taking time to do work within. I'm working on the enemy. Been praying for my enemies, my enemies.